Welcome to Shonen Flop Chibi, a first impressions mini-episode where we talk about the first chapter of the series we'll be covering in depth next week. I'm Jordan, and with me today, as usual, is my co-host David. Say hi, David!
Hi, David!
What series we covering this week, David?
Oh, this one's a real sweet one, just like you, baby.
Ooh.
We're talking about Candy Flurry, not Candy Furry, as I meant Fury, because I forgot those words are spelled differently.
Candy Flurry! Yeah.
But I wonder what Candy Furry would be about. Actually, no, there's definitely probably a furry porn version of this series if it had gone big.
I feel like I've seen that just on the internet somewhere.
You know exactly what she would be doing with the lollipop stick.
I don't know, David. I think you're underestimating the creativity of weird perverts on the internet, so, you know. But this series was created by Takegushi Ippon for the story, and then this one actually had a separate artist, Mitarashi Santa. Mitarashi Santa?
Yeah!
Oh, fuck yeah!
Like the dude from The Promised Neverland.
Or Chainsaw Man, you know, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
This is what he's doing. This is what she's doing otherwise.
Chainsaw Man did not invent Santa Claus, if you thought.
What?
Fujimoto is good, but he's not that good.
What?
I don't know. Keep going.
Where the fuck else would that... Alright, whatever. The author's other works are pretty much nothing else as far as we were able to find, but the run dates for Candy Flurry were between April 19th, 2021 to September 13th, 2021. It had 19 chapters and 3 volumes, so yeah, this one didn't last too long.
No, it really did not, did it? I'm so sorry. I know Mitch from Mitch Loves Anime, he actually recommended the series, so sorry, bud, that this ended up being a flop.
I mean, it's technically a flop, but just judging from the first chapter, I don't know if I would call it that, but getting ahead of myself. Why don't I go into the plot description?
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Cindy's Toy Candy is a magic line of different kinds of candy that give you superpowers. As a result, 5 years ago, Tokyo was totally destroyed by someone who uses lollipops. Flash forward to today, and the Sweets Police, aka, according to Google, this is pronounced recette or something? Recette? It's like French.
Yeah. Please ask me for pronunciations.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna call them the Reset. The Reset are on the hunt for the lollipop user. Every candy user is supposedly unique, which is a big problem for Tsumugi Minase, a high school girl who also possesses lollipop powers despite her proclaimed innocence. After using her powers to defeat a donut user, she riles the suspicions of the Reset officer, Misaki Midori, who fights with a big-ass fork and has a personal grudge against the lollipop user, Popcorn David.
He soon joins her class to keep tabs on her, and then become friends when he tries to stand up for her against some suitors that she was in no danger from, and fruitlessly tries to tutor him so he doesn't keep failing tests. However, the donut user returns as a giant donut monster.
Holy shit.
And Midori gets injured, pushing Tsumugi out of the way of an attack. Tsumugi then bashes the donut colossus on the head with a big old lollipop, saving Midori, but revealing her secret. The two square up to fight, and Tsumugi tells him that she's innocent. I also want to point out that Jordan spelled donut like Dunkin' Donuts, and not the way that the word is actually spelled, which just shows how powerful that company is.
Yeah, well, you know what? They went in there and they realized, hey, the UGH is fucking stupid. Let's take it out. Let's just make it not a pain in the ass to spell anymore, and they were fucking right.
No, right? Dude, you're completely right. I was just saying.
It's the same reason why I spell though, T-H-O. Do you really need any more ugh in your life, David?
I feel like Jordan definitely spelled medieval as like M-I-D-E-V-I-L as a kid.
Oh, I spelled that different ways every single fucking time I wrote it. I don't even know how to properly spell that word today, if you ask me.
Oh, man. Just real bone apple the teeth.
That's kind of fun. That's like, what is that game? Like, fucking Mad Gab? Was that the name of it? Where you just say...
I don't have a slightest clue what that is. But what I do have is some first impressions on the series.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a good transition. You were going to say, good job, David. You're great, and you're not the reason why your parents got divorced.
Your parents got divorced?
No.
Oh.
But I would probably be the reason.
Yeah, you would. Okay.
Yeah, 100%. My mom actually said I'm the reason why they stopped at 2 kids. They wanted a third, and they were worried the third would be worse. But you're welcome, because you didn't have to pay for college 3 times. So really, who looked out?
They did. They made the right decision. And it's all because of you.
Mom, if you're listening, you're welcome.
Anyway, what the fuck do you think about Candy Flurry?
I actually liked it. I know you liked it. Like, the art, it's fun. It's a cool idea. I mean, realize after we said it, this is kind of a rip-off of One Piece.
Oh, absolutely!
It's a fucking devil fruit system.
They literally call it, like, what is it, the toy candy? Which
Yeah.
I just immediately saw as, that's like a straight up, like not even hiding it, devil fruit.
Yeah, it's not devil fruits. It's Satan snacks.
I like that. Evil sweets, more,
Yeah, it's Lucifer's confectionaries.
Nice. What's the other one?
All right, it's your
Do one
turn.
more. Beelzebub's pastries.
Bro, I was gonna say Beelzebub. Shit.
Yeah, there we go. Same wavelength.
It's like when we both said Stealth Symphony at the same time when someone said what series you most would have wanted read in real time. All right, we'll stop at 4.
Yeah. We could keep going though, listener, just so you know. We're doing this for you, T. Wolfwood. We're stopping now.
Yeah, T. Wolfwood, who is listening using his Patreon powers, where he is one of 4 people on the planet that is able to listen to us record a podcast.
You could be one of them too, listener. All you gotta do is contribute to our Patreon at is that a $5 level?
It's $8
At an
level.
$8 level.
Yeah, we try and add some real spice to the $8 here. $5 you get like all the custom stuff, and then $8 you get all the real fun bonus stuff like unedited audio, being able to sit with us prior to in the Q&A, being thanked in the Chibi episode. So T Wolf is going to hear his name a lot this episode.
You just mentioned spicy, which is interesting because this series was all about sweets, and I had a pretty good time with this chapter.
I did too, but there were some sweet to go with the sour, because we're not chicken, so we're still going to talk about it. That was pretty good. Good job, David.
I think you meant sour to go with the sweet, but whatever.
I was saying sweet and sour chicken.
Whatever. Yeah,
You silly Billy. You silly Billy.
Whatever.
But yeah, I feel like some pages, the art is good, but then it just gets really sloppy. The proportions are really fucking weird. Like, everyone looks like they're, like, children because they have, like, these giant heads, and then the bodies just look very small, but these are supposed to be high schoolers.
You know what's weird is that, like, I actually felt like that was like a more realistic depiction of somebody that age. I think we're both just so used to anime showing like high schoolers as being like full voluptuous adults that when you actually see one that looks like a kid, it's like, what?
I don't know. It just still looked like their head still looked way too big, and it just kind of was like, wow, this is some weird proportions.
No, they were definitely like almost chibi, you know, like they weren't, but it was like somewhere in between usual proportions and chibi proportions. But I kind of felt like it worked. I really liked Tsumugi's design. It was very simplistic, but, you know, I think it really conveyed everything that it needed to.
That's fair. I also think that like it had a really good use of color pages for the first 2. I actually had this note where I think this series would have worked really well, just all of it always being in color because of the themes.
I completely agree. I feel like this series definitely seems like something it's definitely not supposed to be something that's like super hardcore and dark or anything.
What if it becomes like really edgy and it just becomes like super violent?
Fuck, I hope so.
You see someone fucking like whipped with licorice or like decapitated by like a Reese's cup, like, you know, like Destructo Disc style. Oh, fuck, that would have been great for that question about it. Man. Is that a fucking Destructo Disc of Reese's Cups?
Somebody's got like a cookie shield and they fire like chocolate chip missiles from it.
Yep. Making them half moon cookies. Damn, fuck, I'm gonna go get some soft serve after this. You want any?
Yeah, please. Yeah. Okay. Send it to Philly.
Hey, Rachel did ask if you want to come to the Halloween party, so that's why I sent you and the gang an invite.
Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to.
Iconic Lewis moment. He said, I'm not going to come. And I said, oh, Rachel's single friend is going to be there. And then he said, what time will she be there?
Oh, Lewis.
Who else but Lewis?
That's our Lewis. Ba-dum-ba-dum-dum-dum.
But yeah, and then I think the last thing is this series just didn't feel corny enough to me. Like, I wanted these fucking stupid-ass food puns. But there was nothing, you know?
So, as a counter to that, I would like to point out one panel where they contact the child reset agent because the donut user escaped and they said, we had no idea fried sweets could expand that much. And the kid's like, such a basic mistake. Which I love. I think that's fucking awesome. I think that's hilarious. It's funnier in the panel than when I just said it, I will clarify.
I get what you mean, but still, I was like, you know...
It isn't the kind of corny that I think you were expecting.
Yeah.
It's candy corny, you know?
Candy corny. Yeah, I just like, I really would have wanted like Hassan in the writing room for this. Like, what if they had like taken out like their phones are like made out of chocolate or something, and there's like this kid who's like getting yelled at for eating his phone again? I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like this series kind of balances it with, like, actually decent writing. Like, I really love the parts where Tsumugi and Midori, like, they both try and help each other and fail at it. Like, I thought that was, like, a really interesting kind of character thing. I loved how Midori sees her getting accosted by annoying suitors, and he just kind of walks to them because you're not allowed to run in school.
That's true. Or like how he gets his ass beat because he can't fight back.
Yeah. I think we should also mention something extremely important about this series that, like, I'm incredibly excited for, which is we have a pig dog.
Yes, we do. Did you ever see, what was it? It was like Mitchell's versus the Machines.
No.
They break these robots because they have like a pug and they can't tell if it's like a dog or a potato or a loaf of bread, I think. It just made me think of that.
See, it reminded me of being Puppy Cat.
That show really just,
Oh,
didn't go great after.
Oh, really? I kind of fell off after a little bit. That's sad.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens to all of us, bud.
It had a really good first episode, at least.
They just trying to turn her into a child.
It flopped.
Yeah. It was a lot of B material.
But yeah, I do want to say about Pig Dog, he's a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's homeless, he's a victim of capitalism, and then he just disappears, and I don't know where he goes. But he's an example of, David, are you familiar with the writing concept known as Save the Cat?
No.
So it's a Hollywood screenwriting technique, and the idea is one way to immediately endear the audience to the main character.
Oh, it's opposite of Cake the Dog?
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
I mean, that seems pretty blatant. That's the opposite of Kick the Dog and Save the Cat.
No, that makes total sense. But yeah, the idea is you have the main character do a good deed very early on to endear the audience to them. And one of the things that Tsumugi does is she sees this poor, homeless pig dog, and it's about to rain, so she gives him her umbrella.
This is like the plot of Beachy.
Is it? Dude, I don't remember the plot of Beachy.
Beachy, where he would die if he didn't do one good deed a day. So it's literally his superpower was saving the cat.
Yeah, which kind of cheapened it. And
then his friend who had to do something evil every day.
God, that was so funny. Oh yeah, the eighth deadly sin, justice!
Justice! Remember Lauren O'Neill was like, what the fuck when we told her about that?
Beachy ruled, actually.
And then he went to make 2 very good series.
He recovered. Hey, good for him.
And then also we found out that what happened to the Red Sprite guy. He's an assistant now on a different series whose name I just forgot, that's running in Shonen Jump. So that's why he's not doing anything.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm really glad that he is still working, you know?
So yeah, so he's working on Mission Yakuzura Family. I feel like now we've got T. Wolfwood listening to our recording. He's like the person in the chair. He's like our oracle.
Oh, did he just look that up for us?
Yeah, he just posted in the Discord chat.
Whoa.
Saying what series I was trying to remember. So thank you, T. Wolf.
Yeah, maybe we should have a Discord chat more. It's like, it seems like they'll be able to get us updated information and tell us we're fucking stupid when we get something wrong. Yeah. So maybe not, actually. I take it back.
Yeah, it's also, I'm sure it would get really distracting if we had a lot of people in it. But anyway, I feel like we, though, are kind of meandering. So, Jordan, do you want to really get into our guesses?
Yeah. David, what's going to happen next in Candy Flurry?
So, my 3 guesses are the other lollipop user is going to be a relative of the MC. It's going to be like a Hungry Joker situation.
The candied apple of the Garden of Eden, you mean?
Fuck you. The next one is that there will be a Willy Wonka parody. And the third one is the main guy has candy powers or gets candy powers. You know, the fork guy who currently has no powers and hates people with powers.
No, I completely agree. I do also think that that's going to happen. But my guesses are Pig Dog is going to be Tsumugi's sidekick. And then this one is a bit of a swing for the fences, but fuck it, I live dangerously. So this series ends with Tsumugi telling Midori, hey, I'm innocent, with the side note that she believes there's no way he's going to believe me, but I just really wanted to say it, which I thought was also an interesting character note. But I think Midori is an idiot and is going to immediately believe her, like, at the beginning of the next chapter.
I feel like with the Pig Dog, do you think there's going to be like a tragic moment where he gets attacked by like a chocolate user?
Oh god, I hope not, but maybe.
So to save the cat, you've got Chocolate the dog.
Oh god. And my last one is that the 2 lollipop powers are just like different flavors of lollipops. Like she has like a mint and then Tsumugi has a different flavor or something.
The series, I bet, is going to be a lot like Kill la Kill. I don't know why, but I'm like, I could see this going like a Kill la Kill direction.
Less fan servicey, I think, and hope. But
yeah.
Other than that, I do see what you mean.
Oh man, what if there's a cheesecake lady and she just fucking got big bazongas?
Yeah, what if?
Hey, this series I don't think is over-sexualized any women yet.
No, that is true. Tsumugi is supposed to be a cute, like, attractive high school girl, but she just isn't really sexualized. She's just, like, a cute girl.
Yeah, it's very nice, and she uses her cuteness to get cream puffs.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say T. Wolfwood has informed me that it was Doro Hidoro, in the Discord, who initially told us what the creator of Red Sprite was up to these days, so thank you.
Thank you, Doro Hidoro. You're a good series, and I hope that, we get a season 2 on Netflix.
Yeah, once they're done working on Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, that is the same studio, isn't it?
It is. It's great.
Fuck yeah. David!
Yeah?
Would you read another 10 chapters of Candy Flurry?
Yeah! I feel like I would probably just have kept reading if it wasn't for this. How about you?
I'm in.
Yeah. So, what's your power word, bud?
My power word today is sweet. Because it's pretty fucking sweet, David.
I picked stick.
Oh, that's not the one that I'm reading right now in the notes, though. Am I?
No, I was saying I wish I could say this sucks, but unfortunately the series is actually pretty fun to read, at least so far. Hopefully it's not an Iron Knight where it just shits itself in the second chapter.
God, I hope not.
That was so disappointing.
Oh, right? But yeah, why stick?
You know, because it's like a lollipop stick, and I really hope it sticks its ideas. I know it's short-lived, but, you know, you can still tell a fun story in 20 chapters, like we saw Time Paradox Ghost Rider or Morking.
Right on. I think that's everything for the actual series. Why don't we move into the Q&A?
Sounds good to me. So you ready for the first question, bud?
Oh, yeah.
So this one comes from Victor, aka
Hey, Victor.
Nitwit's World. I know he was really excited we did Iron Knight. Which flop series would have worked better as a video game?
What are you thinking?
I think we talked about that in the Zipman episode, like a Platinum Games like character action fighter of Zipman would have been really fun.
I feel like I'm forgetting like a big one where we talked about it in the fucking episode, but
What would a high school family video game be? It would just be Gomez Petting Simulator.
Yeah, that's what you would make, I think. Double Arts would work better as a Final Fantasy game. Like a 2000s like Final Fantasy X style game. Just absolutely.
That sounds good to me.
You could have like an RPG mechanic with them having to touch each other and stuff, but that's for Square Enix to figure out.
Okay. Next question. When's the last time, if ever, you cried from reading a manga? And that comes from patron Yaji Black.
One Piece is the only way I can cry.
Yes, it's also the only way you can come.
No, that's Hunter x Hunter.
That's a little weird because that's a little kid.
Oh, and One Piece is not weird at all. Well, if you do it after the time skip, it's not as weird.
Yeah, exactly. I still can't believe I had that conversation of if it's okay if Robin dates Zoro still going on in the fandom. So I don't remember the last time. I know Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer made me cry because that has such like a bittersweet ending, and that's a series everyone should read. That's just a fantastic read.
Oh, Look Back, duh.
Oh yeah, Look Back, duh.
Yeah,
Look Back's great.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, read Look Back. Crazy hot take.
Mm-hmm.
We had a great episode of Mother's Basement.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, absolutely highly recommend.
All right, next question is from Mr. Davey.
Who the fuck is
asks, some asshole.
What a dick.
Would you rather cancel High School Family or Red Hood?
Red Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I really like Red Hood, but come on, it's High School Family.
Yeah, I need Gomez.
Gomez. Yeah,
is there any series that you actually read right now you would sacrifice instead of Red Hood?
I mean, I'm not reading that many series right now because I am a fake weeb.
PPPPP, right?
Oh, I would absolutely sacrifice PPPPP.
That's not
That's not even like a fair comparison. No shit. I would have also sacrificed like Beast Children for a High School Family. Yeah.
How many chapters do you think PPP is going to have? My guess is 18.
I think it's going to get to 20.
You're optimistic.
Yeah, I'm optimistic.
All right. You know who else is optimistic? T. Wolfwood, who asks, which protagonist would be the worst date? All right, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Heidi. Jim Naruto. Ah, damn it. That would have been really cool. All right, you go first. So why Heidi?
Heidi's a fucking dick. He's constantly, like, criticizing, his actually attractive female assistant's body. He's, like, belittling her all the fucking time. He's just a fucking douchebag. Like, at least Jim Naruto is really cool.
Yeah, but Jim Naruto's just going to fucking brag all the time and then tell you about his weird, like, libertarian ideas that are also racist.
But he's really cool, David.
I bet Jim Naruto wouldn't pay at the end, because he would say, I'm a feminist, so I'll let you pay, it's fine.
Oh, I don't know. I think that Jim Naruto will pull off a, like, really dumb magnet trick, and then the owner will be like, holy shit, that was so cool. You know what? You don't have to pay for it.
Fine. But I think we both made fair guesses.
No, I can absolutely see Jim Naruto being not an actually great person to be around if you are an adult.
And then I feel like if you were, like, a little bit dark-skinned, he would call you ethnic in, like, a really weird way.
Yeah, like, if you showed up and you had, like, slightly dark skin or something, he would just start speaking, like, Indian to you because he would just assume that you could speak that language too, you know? Like...
Yeah, or he would do the move that dads do, where they think it's an okay question asked, but it's pretty racist. But they say, "Oh, you look so exotic. Where is your parents from?"
Yeah, he tells black people that they're articulate when they speak.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck Jim Naruto, actually. What a dick.
Yeah, see, I told you he's an asshole. But he would have told them he saw Black Panther in theaters and would have voted for him a third time.
Jim Naruto is a guy who talks to, like, a Chinese couple who've been in his country for over 40 years, and he's like, wow, your Japanese is so good.
Yeah, all right. So, last question. That was a really fun one. Thank you to Wolfwood, as he's listening. It's been a stressful day for you, so hopefully that made it a little bit better to say. And then finally, we have a member of the actual supporting cast of the show, Tucker, aka Pull Up Papa, has asked, I think, his first question for the show. Has there been a worse made protagonist in a series covered by Flop so far than Build King's Tonkachi? Oh, wait, he also says he may take the cake, which, oh ho ho.
Hey, what?
Little stealth pun. We're reading Candy Flurry where they make cakes and shit.
I was like...
It was just a funny coincidence he used that expression.
I don't think it was a coincidence. I think that Tucker knew. I think Tucker's clever. I think he's on the fucking ball here, dude.
I don't think I told Tucker that we were...
He's a smart guy. He's
wise beyond his ears.
He's as cool and smart as Jim Naruto is, except actually cooler.
So if we start calling Tucker Jim, he knows why.
Yeah, I mean, the worst protagonist in a series covered by Flop so far, man, Tonkachi really fucking is up there. If he is not the answer, like, it's him. There's obviously the Beast Children guy. Oh, the guy from SWAT. He fucking sucks.
I was gonna say the dude from SWAT. I don't remember any personality traits, because nothing about that series was memorable.
I remember a personality trait, which was that he is specifically identified as being a douchebag, basically. Like, he's an asshole and nobody likes him. Like, that's his actual character trait. But honestly, I do think that Tonkachi's worse. I think Tonkachi really might be the worst protagonist we've ever read on this show.
I mean, everything was bad. Super Eye Patch Wolf had that, like, entertainment versus quality chart, and they feel like at some point it would be fun to rate all 35, 36, wow, I know it's been crazy, series we've read so far and just place them, like how definitely the bottom of quality and entertainment would 100% be Build King.
I mean, we literally did that.
No, but that was ranking tier. This is because, like, a series could be high because it's unironically good, but it might be below a series that is terrible but a lot more entertaining to read. Like, it's like how Beast Children is complete bottom of the quality but very high in entertainment.
David, that's what we did. That's why Beast Children wasn't on the bottom of our list, because we were like...
Yes, but we didn't spell it out like that.
I thought we did. Whatever. I don't know. It's been a while since we recorded that.
You silly Billy.
We're all silly here today.
All right. But that is the last question. Thank you, everyone who sent. As always, if you want to, just feel free to join the Discord and post in the Q&A section. We always try and give priority to either our patrons or people that haven't asked questions before. So hopefully you won't have to wait too long. And as always, we really appreciate the people who did send their questions in.
Oh, also, you know who might be just as bad of a date as Heidi and who might be up there with Tonkachi? The main character from Phantom Seer. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, we also have a Discord mention of the dude from Neolation who showed his friend who disappeared in his unsuicide watch a video of someone killing themselves.
Oh, yeah, actually.
That's a good call out to Wolfwood. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too, Wolfwood. Yeah.
Just change your nickname in the Discord to Oracle. It'll be better. It'll be more fitting.
Yeah.
And then Jordan, is there anything else you want to wrap this bad boy up?
I'm good with wrapping it up, man.
All right. Well, Jordan, first of all, I want to thank you for editing this chibi. I know it's a lot of work, but I really appreciate you making them sound so great.
And same to you, man. Thank you for editing the main episode.
And then I also want to thanks to Tucker for assistance with pronunciation, translation, all our miscellaneous research. Be sure to join the Shonen Flop Discord. Come hang out with us and talk about anime, games, or whatever else is on your mind. We also have a book club and do regular movie nights. You can find a link to it in the show notes. And if you've been enjoying this podcast and want to help us keep going, consider subscribing to our Patreon. We have a ton of awesome perks ranging from exclusive mini episodes where we had, as mentioned, our review of PPPPP, deleted scenes, and you can even help pick out what series we're going to cover next. Check us out at patreon.com/shonenflop. We also want to give a shout out to T. Wolfwood, Mark, and Gabe for being King of the Forest tier patrons, and Marty for being a Chainsaw Man level patron.
Thank you, Marty.
Yes, thank you, Marty. His episode where he actually had us cover Iron Knight, which was a really fantastic read using his Patreon perk. So if you want to become a Chainsaw Man, you will help us pick a series, which is pretty exciting. If you're not ready for a regular commitment, consider buying some merch. We have a ton of awesome designs, including the much requested Gomez Moon and Mashal Punching Harry Potter shirts, along with cover arts from all of our episodes that have recently come out, and a portion of the proceeds do go to the artists. And no worries if you can't help us out financially. If you could like, rate, review, or share our show with a friend, that really means a lot to us as well. You can find us on Twitter at ShonenFlopcast and our website, shonenflop.com. We're also on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or wherever else you get your podcast.
And with that, thank you so much for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful day. David?
Keep on flopping, floppers.
Thank you. Bye!